And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Ginobili. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Leonard in at small forward. And for the Thunder, Shawn Kemp is out there with Durant. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Harden. And it's Westbrook in at the point. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And Parker, here we go. Outside, Ginobili gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Back to Harden. Fires for three. Can't hit that one. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Inside. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Jumps up. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Parker. Ginobili with the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Ginobili's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Durant. That three off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here's Harden for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Pass to Leonard. And the layup is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, guys on their heels.
Now here's Westbrook, and the Thunder another three.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Parker looking around. Pass to Duncan. And Westbrook pulls it down. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Oklahoma City. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Duncan. Parker against Westbrook. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
First free throw is good. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Now here's Duncan. Nothing on the board. Good on the triple.
And how about that lefty stroke there from just beauty? He is dialed in from deep.
Pass to Hartenstein. Ginobili against Harden. To the inside. Here's Kemp. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
No good on that one.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Good on the second free throw. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Now here's Leonard. The 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by KD. Outside for Kemp. Great D that time from Duncan. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Leonard. Kemp against Duncan. Ginobili with a screen on Kemp. Back to Leonard. Wide open by Kevin Durant.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Kicks it out to Harden. Kemp with a screen for Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 6.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Allen's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Gassol's checked in. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 3-point game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Outside Durant. Hartenstein with the screen for KD. No problems knocking that one down. KD's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Parker left side. They could use a bucket. And no good that time. Good D by Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Back to KD. Allen outside. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. A basket good off the assist from Allen. He has 6.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Parker passes to Leonard. Robinson left side. Parker against Westbrook. Shoots. Parker's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Leonard. Here's Leonard. It's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Parker on the mark with the 15-footer.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Durant, the pass to Hartenstein. Allen for the three. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Free throw, good. Allen.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
Last year, getting it done. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 8 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Duncan finds Parker. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Westbrook passes to Harden. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Parker. Here's Castle. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook passes to Allen, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs trail by 7.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Allen, that's good.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Parker inside. He's covered by Westbrook. From outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Now here's Allen. 7 points in the game. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Parker with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Wembanyama passes to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. Great open look there. And now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Durant comes in for Chet Holmgren. Williams, he's checked in for James Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Vassell comes in for Leonard. And it's Fox in for Tony Parker. 1:29 left in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Adams. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
.122 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Fox. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Unloads from 9. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 8 points.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Robinson finds Wembanyama. Robinson sets a screen for Wembanyama. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The rejection by Wembanyama. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And stolen by Castle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Durant kicks to Allen. Pass to Williams.
Come to me.
2 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Durant, Allen out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now here's Durant.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Wembanyama, a screen on Durant. Fox goes in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up, and the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
First one falls for him. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as I've hoped for today.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Over SGA. Misses off the right iron. And KD's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Williams. Durant for 3. There's the triple from Durant.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Durant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 19 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Some solid defense there from SGA. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Durant uses his size and close.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Spurs. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Six on the shot clock. Here's Durant.
Well, how do you shoot around or over Wembanyama? Seems impossible.
Here's Ginobili. And to get open is Robinson. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Wembanyama.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's KD. Hands the 12-footer. Durant's got 23 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And take a look back at last season and what's for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, Incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Durant with it, guarded now by Duncan. Durant kicks to Kemp. Takes the 13-footer. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Russell Westbrook in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tony Parker's checked in for the Spurs. On defense, San Antonio trailing by 2. Westbrook passes to Durant. Harden surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Durant's shot is good. KD's got 27.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. Durant finds Harden. From past the arc. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personally. The answer's right back.
Westbrook against Parker. Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden has a wide-open look, and the Thunder another 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Ginobili outside. Parker outside. Wembanyama against Kemp. Wembanyama looking it over, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Thunder leading by 7. Durant in the corner, inside, outside Westbrook. No good from outside. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Wembanyama. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Outside Kemp. Pass to Harden. Adams drawing the double team. For three, Westbrook by Stephen Ginobili.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Durant against Duncan. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Here's Durant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The free throw drops for Durant.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. And KD drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Duncan with a screen for Fox. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you must take Fox seriously from range because he won't question these looks.
Here's Westbrook, and the basket is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Spurs trail by 6. Parker outside. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. Unloads from 9. Great positioning on the putback.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Outside, Fox. Pass to Duncan. Parker outside. Here's Wembanyama. Kemp defending. Outside Westbrook. Left side, KD. Outside Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Duncan surveying the D. Ginobili on the wing. With the teardrop, Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Using his length inside, Durant.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Wembanyama inside, and the 3-ball is good. Wembanyama's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside, KD. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. It's Parker outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Wembanyama with it. He's covered by Kemp. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama just 2 big down low.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's KD. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Thunder up 9. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Thunder.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Westbrook with it. On the floor for San Antonio. Ginobili is out there with Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan. And it's Robinson in at center. Duncan outside. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Durant with it. He's picked up by Parker. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Here's Ginobili, out to Duncan. Back to Ginobili. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Durant. Hartenstein with the screen on Leonard. Durant, no good. Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ginobili against Harden. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Shoots over KD. Leonard, no luck. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And how many times have we seen Harden at the free throw line in his career? I mean, the man lives to put pressure on the defense.
KD against Leonard. Duncan outside. Shot to stop the run. And it's sent back by Kemp. Out to KD. Back to Westbrook. Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
One shot.
Harden, no good on the free throw.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Down low, Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got his first points in this one.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Back to Harden. Fires from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ginobili against Harden. Parker outside. Pass to Ginobili. A 3-ball. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Harden the pass to Westbrook.
Watch the screen.
And stolen by Leonard. Now Parker. Spurs passing it around. Here's Duncan. Leonard with no one around. San Antonio again missing. Westbrook surveying the D. Offensive rebound. Harden outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 16 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. There's the triple. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And here is Parker. He has 5. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Kemp. Kemp a screen on Parker. Ginobili against Harden. Lock at 6. Rejected by Ginobili. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Leonard with the screen on Westbrook. Westbrook against Parker. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, KD. Nailed from three-point land. KD's got 38 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Back to Parker, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Duncan outside, pass to Ginobili. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ginobili's got 14 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Hartenstein up top. Camp with a screen for Westbrook. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Leonard looking around. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Allen's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. Thunder on D. Parker passes to Robinson. Parker kicks to Robinson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Allen outside. Pass to KD. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Parker outside. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Westbrook with the steal. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever operating in the open floor.
Pass to Castle. Duncan with a screen on Harden. Now Duncan guarded by Harden. Back to Castle. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now Kevin Durant. Shakes him. Takes it inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 21. Duncan outside. Castle against Harden, and there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Castle on the wing. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Parker outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Flings it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Free throw line jump shot. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker passes to Leonard. Parker kicks to Leonard. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams is checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for James Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Duncan. Vassell comes in for Leonard. And it's Fox in for Parker. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds KD. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside, Robinson. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Shots good by Williams.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Adams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. KD can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
KD's shot is off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Spurs trail by 12. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sean Kemp is out there with Adams. Then it's Harden, and it's Allen in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Kemp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Harden. On the clock. And it's denied by Fox. In the corner, Castle with it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Kemp a screen on Fox. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Kemp. And so Kemp nails both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ginobili the pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Fox against SGA.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Kemp, bounce pass. Allen for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Ginobili. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Ginobili's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. SGA kicks to Harden. Six on the shot clock. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Spurs trail by 9. Up top, Fox. SGA defending. No good from Ginobili.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Duncan with a screen for Wembanyama. 17-foot shot on the way. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Allen inside. He's covered by Ginobili, and Allen slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Harden against Ginobili. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Now, here's Fox. To the middle, here's Duncan. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Another reason why Fox is the perfect guy to run this offense. He excels in pick and roll action.
Harden against Ginobili. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. And Wembanyama up top. He's defended by Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Camp with a screen for Harden. Lets it go with a 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. Didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
KD's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Leonard comes in for Devin Vassell. And Parker subbed in for Fox. Spurs trail by 16. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Over Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Allen comes in for Kemp. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for James Harden. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17-point game. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Kawhi, confident inside.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Outside Durant. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Parker, right side. Back to Wembanyama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 22 points for Victor Wembanyama. Allen outside. Outside Durant. From deep three-point territory, Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Spurs trail by 13. Parker outside. A three from Wembanyama. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Westbrook. And good that time. Westbrook's got 17 points here in the second half.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama for three. The Thunder pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Westbrook passes to KD. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Parker. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Now here is Robinson. 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
SGA surveying the defense. It's Durant on the wing. Hartenstein with the screen for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Wembanyama, a screen on Westbrook. The lead now cut to single digits. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Parker's ability to stretch it, it really forces the defense to contest him from out there.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Westbrook. Outside, SGA for three, Durant. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Outside, Wembanyama. Now Leonard. Fires the three. The shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Allen fires. Misses the three. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. Here is Wembanyama. Parker outside. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. James Harden comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Spurs, Duncan comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Ginobili in for Castle. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Harden. Ooh, savvy play by Harden against the inside defense.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Here's Leonard. Robinson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Hartenstein.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Robinson hits them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
With the step back. Durant. Robinson there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Duncan. Outside Leonard. From deep. No good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now Harden. Now Durant. Cleared away by Leonard.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Parker, right side. It's Ginobili on the wing. Guarded by Harden. And get the three.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good from 3.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Duncan outside. A three-pointer. Good.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Takes the 3. Can't get it.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.